heck is a segundo volante? OBS is really starting to annoy me. It's doing this thing where I will record and stop recording, and when I start recording again, the second recording is all jacked up, and then when I close it out, it's still running in the background. I have to get tech support involved. Yeah, not the 21st century I was promised. It took a newspaper notification, a thing that came across in the news, to make me realize that we haven't lost a game yet this season. We've drawn a few, and those draws are the reason we are currently in second place behind Legia. Legia has lost a game, but they've drawn less and they've won more, so therefore we are a point behind them. Today we are going to be playing GKS Jastrzębie. They are a Polish First League team, and they're not a good First League team in the FA Cup second round. And then we have a Darby against Arca. I wasn't aware of this Darby. I still don't know what it's called off the top of my head, to be honest with you. Arca is in last place in the Ekstraklasa, so it may or may not be a good match. The one thing I do like is that our home attendance has started creeping up ever so slowly. Against the game against Cracovia is a bigger squad. They brought a decent amount of away fans. 10,000 there, 10,700 there, 10,000 there, 10,900 there, or 10,800 here. I'm hoping against, as we go on, probably against teams like Legia and stuff like that. And of course, Legia is the next to last team we play at the end of this season. We can start getting some good draws. Our stadium is 41,000, almost 42,000 seats, and it's only 17 years old. It's in very good condition. So I suspect as our performances keep improving, or should we maintain this level of performance, our home crowds will be going up, and we should be making more revenue that way. So what do we have? We've got clicking the wrong thing. Jastrzębie. Let's take a look at the roster here. I switched to the 4-3-1-2. It fits the players better than the 4-1-3-2. It gives me another attacker up top, which I'm really liking. Golunski has 14 goals in 12 matches played. I'm surprised there's not a lot of teams coming after him, and that reminds me, I tried doing this a couple weeks ago, and he did not want to discuss it. So he only wants an important player contract, 3,500. There's no contract release clause. I can live with that. So if somebody comes along and tries poaching him off of us, we can get a sell-on clause attached to it. No problem. It's a fairly standard set of rules for us. Shorter passing, play out of defense, work the ball in the box, higher tempo. The only thing that's a little bit different for people who have followed me for a while, and the few of you that have know this, I almost always play on attacking. I almost always tend to get shafted when I come off attacking. However, this time with this, we're playing positive, and that's because both the fullbacks are on automatic, and as a result of them playing positive, they're not going to push up the field and take more risks on the cross. They're going to play back in this area here and help out on the defense a little bit more. And so far, as you can see by the fact we've been undefeated, it's been working out for us. Now, having said that out loud, watch us get absolutely smoked in this match. We're literally a half hour into the match. There have been no highlights. We've absolutely dominated them. 8 shots, 3 on target. Oh, hey, first highlight. Costa on the throw-in to Voss. Drives forward, gets it back to Costa. Costa's almost dispossessed. Voss crosses it in. Schwaniak is there, and he puts it near post past Swick. He's got the little curlicue thing on top of the C. I want to say Quick, but the curlicue thing makes me believe it's Swick. Nice job by Costa keeping the ball. Voss. Interesting move there. And Schwaniak. I thought it was a header, but instead it was a volley. Still, it was well struck. And that puts us up 1-0 just before the half. Another highlight. GKS on the throw-in. Struski to Mosikowski. Szymanski. Amoliash. And Giuliani comes up, picks up the ball, rolls it out to Muscala. Over to Sergio. Sergio centers it to Voss. Voss to Omer. Omer out to Costa. Costa pushes forward. Gets by the defender, gets it to Omer. Omer Vukotic, and Czwaniak is there and absolutely blasted in for his second goal of the game. That was a really nice assist. Czwaniak just sitting right there in the corner of the box. The two defenders moving up to help cover the goal. One of them was probably supposed to be covering him. And that is half. 15 shots, 7 on target. Huge possession advantage. What's our XG? 1.77. Well, we're beating that. Literally no highlights the second half. I'm going to make a couple of changes here. I'm going to get Marcone off and bring on Mihailovic. I'd bring Sergio off, but I don't think I need to. Part of me wants to bring Czwaniak off, but he's got 2 goals and he's playing really well. Sergio. Ulmer heads it to Pavlovic. Vukotic takes the shot. Swick's right there. Wow! How on earth did that go in? Galunski came up and just absolutely broke the laws of physics, it looked like. Schwick blocked it. Wow. Okay, you can see that a little bit better in the 3D, but man, Czwaniak was gassed. I replaced him with Pareba. But that was a quiet game. You know, for 29 shots, 13 on target, 3-1. That was a really quiet match. A dominating match, but I don't know, a few more highlights would have been nice. That just means the Darby match coming up is going to be chock full of them. So we won in the second round. Post-match conference. Breeze through this real quick. And I actually hit my send assistant. Okay, I did not want to do that. I clicked the wrong thing. It's been happening a lot lately. Okay. Cracovia is after Pavlovic. And if they make an offer for him, I just might take it depending on the money. Yeah, he's 4-star current ability, 4-star potential ability, 22 years old. He's not getting much better than he is now. I got a couple younger players I wouldn't mind playing. Masiuta, whom we got on loan, I'd like to bring in, not Kostiuk, but Florian Borsch could be fairly good. His determination is a little bit on the low side for me. I like higher determination players, but he's improving in his physicals. His mentals are coming up a little bit. The 17 heading is nice, so is the 15 first touch. For 6'1", he's a very nice targetman. He'd also be a very good pressing forward. Swap him out. No, not swap him out. If Pavlovic moves, we take Galunski and move him to advance forward. It's a plan. Custer had one too. You know, we'll see how that works out. So the other thing I'm looking at is, I mean, it's October now. We got the January transfer window coming up. I'm not all that enamored with Giuliani. You know what I need to do is, we got Benfica. Players, all players. Okay, Macaulay Yavolenko, we need to scout. Fleet Martins, we need to scout. Resende, reports, get scout report. Lysenko. Wow. I mean, he's already 13 to 20, 13 to 19, 12 to 18, 12 to 20 decisions, concentration, 16 20 eccentricity. Okay. And Chernish. You know, if I can get one of them on loan for the second half of the season, swap them in and out with Giuliani. Giuliani was 3 stars, 3 stars current, 3 stars potential at the beginning of the season. He's gone down a little bit, and he's done a solid job. I suspect on the FM scale, he's probably in that 90 to 110 range. But if I can get somebody who is a little higher, that would be very, very nice. So I'm going to save the game here. We're going to come back for our match against Arca in the Darby. And hopefully it'll be a good crowd. We're playing away, though. So we shall have to see. Oh, wait a minute. I think the draw is coming up, too. Third round draw should be coming up today or tomorrow. Let's find out real quick. Arca Gdynia. Are they Gdynia? Is there a Arca Gdynia? You know what? I'm gonna open up the Arca-Gydia. Gdynia. They're based in Gdynia. Tri-City Darby or the Pomeranian Darby. Lechia Gdansk. Fans of both teams remain venomously hostile, and since the 1970s, the history of games between Arca and Lechia is marked by riots and violence. Relations with another Gdynia team, Baltic Gdynia, used to be friendly until the 1980s when they turned hostile. Due to Baltic's successful relegations and a declining number of fans, this rivalry is now of lesser importance. Arca is one of the most supported clubs. I don't remember reading this when I was looking up Lechia. So we got the Tri-City Derby, and the Gdansk Derby is teams based in Gdansk. So it's Lechia, Gdynia, Gdansk, and Stanowiec, Gdansk. Last derby was played in 2004. That was the Gdansk Derby. Tri-City Derby. Well, there's been 17 Lechia wins, 16 draws, and 11 Arca wins. And as I've been reading this, the game has been progressing, and the draw probably took place. Oh, it didn't. We stopped just in time. Okay, let's see who we're playing. We're just going to draw all teams. We're playing Odra Opal. Okay, they are a first league team. Currently, good gracious. They're lower than GKS Just Zelby. Okay. You know what? I'm going to save the game here real quick because we just did the draw. Strange things have been happening lately. I don't know what it is. I know it's not my computer for sure because the computer's less than a year old. It's been running perfectly ever since I bought it. So, OBS is still screwing up though. I have no idea what's going on there. It's really starting to annoy me. So, anyhow, we've got Arca coming up in a couple days. We'll be back with that match in just a bit. Well, we are favorites for the Derby. 18 clash. I've had more than a couple players called up for international duty. Okay, so here are the Benfica Keepers that we were looking at. Okay, so this is Yakovenko. We'll keep scouting him. Martins. Not so much. Okay, we'll acknowledge that. Resende. 5-star potential? 875 compensation. I just want to get him on loan. We'll keep scouting him. Wow. Wow. Holy cow. He would be a superb signing. He has absolutely no interest in coming on a transfer. But could we bring him in on a loan? And Chernish. 70 to 21 is the ones. Five-star potential. We'll keep scouting him too. I can't keep praising. Golinski is consistently the top trainer, and I've praised him so much for his training. He's actually like, you gotta stop praising me because it's not, it's not doing anything. So, Darby Daze. Apparently, it's at least from the reading, it's interesting. I got players unhappy with training. Okay, I'll have to take care of that here in a little bit. Okay. How are we doing? Everybody doing okay? We are. I need to get Masiuta on the bench. I'm going to bring on Mihailovic for Muscala. Goncharov for Choniak? Yeah, at least for the moment. Do I have... I saw the notification. Do I have Get Stuck In on? I do have Get Stuck In on. I don't want to get stuck in. Okay, they're playing a 4-2-3-1. And we are in their stadium. What I need to do is change this to the league table. Half hour in, this is the first highlight. Cena to Cordling. To Kosoval. To Sislak. Long pass across the field to Winiecki. He goes wide. Stanijev. He tries crossing it in. Loses it. Vukovic to Costa. Costa, long pass towards Galunsky. Drops it off. Sisiak gets in his way. Galunsky picks it back up. Pavlovic's there. And he tried doing too much. It was like 1 versus 6 when you count the keeper. Someone was fouled. Omer, Undoa, very nice stop. Almost lost it, but got it back. Pavlovic tried doing too much. He should have held it up and, I don't know, probably saw the goal and said, I can do it. Serdo to Goncharov. Galunsky to Omer. What exactly was that? That was horrible, that's what that was. 9 shots, 4 on target, they're 4-1. Little hand on hips, I am not happy. No, Stanijev just picked up an injury for them. Sergio's not having a good game. About 60 minutes in, we'll go ahead and pause it here. And Sergio's going to come off. We'll bring Muscala on. We're going to move Goncharov to deep lying playmaker. Bring Voss off and bring on Chwaniash. I have faith in you. Go out there. Make a difference. Undoa bombs it forward. Headed forward by Stanjoniev. Hadzik. Stanojev. He absolutely buries it. Good. His first goal of the season, no less. How is it that always happens? I think we may just have to come. And he's playing injured, and Giuliani was looking the entirely opposite direction. I thought he was going right, coach. Costa heads it away, but Winiecki picks it up for Arca. Stanijev. Cena. Oh, Vukovic takes the ball away. Marcone. Costa. Marcone. Pavlovic. Vukovic. Omer. Galunsky. Chwaniash. Back to Omer. Gets by one defender. Feeds Galunsky. On Doa. Very nice save. Oh, kicked out of bounds by Sino. That was a good save by Ndoa. Winiecki passes up in space. Hadzik there. Got by the It's bad enough we're going to lose. We're going to lose in the Darby of all things. It's our first loss of the season unless we pull it out. 19 minutes left in the match. We may or may not be able to. This is what I talk about when I say I need a better keeper. I'll double check, but I don't think I have any youth keepers that are anywhere near what Giuliani is now. If they were just a little bit off of him and I knew they would improve, I would play them. Omer, from distance. Knocked away. Omer gets it back. Mihailovic back to Omer. Back and forth. Chwaniak takes the shot, pushes it just wide right. Ball's knocked forward, goes in for a throw-in. We are 93 minutes into a 94-minute match. Costa. Fouled. Pavlovic went down like he'd been shot. Okay, Omer. Sends it in. Ondoa, very nice save. He has been on his A game all game. A 7.7 no less. And with 14 shots, 7 on target, we lose our first game of the season. It was bound to happen sometime. So we are going to save the game. 18 games undefeated, 20-game unbeaten run. Do the post-match press conference here. New run starts now. I'm going to show you probably the best player, the best young player, the best new gen in the game. And we're going to call it an episode. This is Matteo Ledger, Man City. What can you say? He's 5'3", and the 3 jumping reach is his only liability. He's like mini Messi. 20 determination, 19 off the ball, 20 agility, 20 dribbling, 19 first touch, 18 passing. He moved to Man City for $89 million. Porto sold him, and he has been absolutely brilliant for them. He came across one of my scouting things and says, hey, we should take a look at him. I was like, yeah, that's about all we're going to do is take a look at him. I think what we're going to do is come back for Zaglebi and Ketabis. And then we will go into the January transfer window. I would assume... we go back a season here. Okay, they lost in the second round, third round. They lost in the third round there. I'm trying to figure out when the fourth... You know what? I could probably look at it and find out. FA Cup first round. Stages. Quarterfinals. Drawn 12, 13. Okay, so if you look at the rules, will it tell us when it's played? Quarterfinals. In March. Okay, so we'll go through the January transfer window. Come back for... You know, if we get to the right season. Come back for Cracovia and Gornik. Yeah. Yeah, that is what we're going to do. Where is Cracovia? Cracovia is 7th. Not having the best season, but that's okay. Our season, despite the recent loss, is still going really well. We're going to try our best to finish top 4. European football would be nice. January transfer window. A new keeper. Even if I have to buy one. With our limited funds, if I can buy one who's better than Giuliani is right now and will improve, I will be more than happy with that. I don't know what it is, but... Man, that last game against Arca is just going to... We should have had them. But it is what it is. The winning streak is over. The new one starts again. If you did like what you've seen and heard, please leave a like. Subscribe to the channel for more content. Questions, criticisms, comments, leave those down below. I will answer those as fast as I can. My name is FM21, and I thank you for watching.